back to the channel. We both had a couple of days off work between the holidays, Christmas and New Year, of course, and just getting away for a couple of days. Not camping, we stayed in a hotel, but came up and stayed in the Traverse City area last night, and went out for a drive today. And I'm terrible at this because I didn't get any video. I didn't even get any pictures for Instagram. We took a little seasonal road and made a stupid mistake, and I got caught up in a drift. We were chugging along pretty good down the trail, and the way the terrain was, it looked like a rise. It didn't look like a drift because of the way the terrain was in the field leading to the trail. But I found out the hard way that it was quite a drift, and last week we were in single digits and in the teens, and today it's 45 degrees, I think. It was 48 at one point. So the snow is wet and melting, and it was deep. So once we got into it, it's so wet and packed that we just framed out and got out the traction boards. I don't have my winch on yet, and we were looking around. There's really nothing to winch onto anyway. So we got out the traction boards, dug out as much as we could. Well, we probably could have kept going and dug more, but
we're old.
We're old. So I was reaching out on Facebook to some people after we dug for a while, used the traction board to try to get out. Eventually, we probably could have got ourselves out, but like I said, we're old. I was out of breath. So I was reaching out. And even if you're experienced, and they always say don't wheel alone, we did. We wheeled alone, and we were experienced, and we still screwed up. But fortunately, a local kid was just out on his quad and came down the trail, and he was able to go get his dad. And we were close enough to getting out that when he hooked on his quad to the back and just give us a bump, I was able to get up on my traction boards and get out from there. So we didn't need much help, but we did need a little help. So, and like I said, I didn't get any video or pictures. I was so focused and kind of not in the best mood at the moment because I screwed up and my own fault. But so I didn't get any video of it. But now, since we're up in the northern Lower Peninsula area, we're over at, you can't see it in this angle, but we're sitting at the beach looking at Lake Michigan, watching the waves roll in. And we're going to kind of drive up the lake shore, and I'll get out and get some video of this before we take off and get some more video along the way. But so we're out, we're safe. I'm going to give a shout out probably at the end of the video, because the guy who helped us out has a bed and breakfast right there. And it's in a beautiful part of the northern part of Lower Peninsula. So he's going to message me his information, and then I'll add it to this video and give him a shout out properly, because the guy was super nice. I tried to pay him for his help, and he would not take it. So we're going to give him, Matt is his name, we're going to give Matt and his bed and breakfast a shout out during this video. In editing, I'll get that in here. But so yeah, we're going to show you the Lake Michigan is beautiful right now, and make our way up the lakeshore. We're at Sleeping Bear Dunes. Is this a national park or state park?
I'm not real sure, but that parking lot's slippery. Look at that little girl trying to slide across there.
We're at Sleeping Bear Dunes. I can't remember. I grew up in Michigan. I can't even think if this is a state park or national park. Anyway, Sleeping Bear Dunes. It's a big dune. There's a big hill climb. It's right on Lake Michigan. I'm going to show you some video of it. Usually it's really pretty sand dune area. Right now with mixed snow and sand, the dunes are kind of ugly. But I never even thought about this, but there's people going out there taking their sleds out. What an awesome sledding hill. I'll show you a little clip of it before we go. We're kind of a ways back because this time of the year they have the parking lot, only part of the parking lot was open. So we're like 3 sections deep in the parking lot away from the dune. You'll see in a minute. So I'll get a little bit of video. This couple's taking their 2 kids up the dune right now with a sled. So that's a big hill, actually. It's kind of steep. They'll probably come down that pretty fast and then hit the sand at the bottom. This should be interesting. So we'll get some video of this, and hopefully these kids don't get hurt. She'll be laughing, but this is gonna be funny.
You're trying to watch him get up the ice.
Well, Norelco, Santa
She can't
Claus.
even get up the hill.
She's trying to get up the hill, dragging that sled. It almost looks like the kind you take ice fishing, the black kind of tub kind of sled.
Looks as far as she's going. She's gonna come down.
Yeah, video of this. I'm gonna get this camera going.
Hold on, wait. She's waiting for the little girl to get up.
Yeah, we'll get some video of this. Should be good. They should go pretty fast. I don't know how high up the hill they're going. Oh, there's people coming over the top of the dune. It's really big. I mean, it ain't gonna look big in the video probably because of the angle. But if you hike up there when you think you're at the top, when you crest what you can see from the parking lot, it seems to just keep going and going. It's quite a hike back to Lake Michigan.
You're missing it.
And the dunes are big. Oh crap! Going about half, if that, halfway up the dune. This, she's screaming, and there's the sand. That wasn't it was a nice slide for her, I'm sure, but fortunately she didn't come flying down and get hurt. Nothing.
She's sinking in the sand.
Oh yeah, or she's probably sinking into the snow. There's quite a bit of snow on the dune, and then there's sand blown over the top, and there's a lady coming down the dunes, and she's sinking through the
sand to her knees.
While sinking in the snow. It's just got a little covering of sand on top.
Look, that one stuck.
But anyway, Sleeping Bear Dunes. Come up here in the summer. It's beautiful. It's an awesome hike up over the top of them. Go back and get a great view of Lake Michigan from up on the dune. Bring your Red Bull maybe, because you're going to expend some energy. But if you've never been here or never done it, it's worth going up there once. But just plan on being tired, because climbing in sand, if you've ever hiked in sand, you know how that is. But
2 steps forward, 3 steps back.
So we'll throw a little bit of this video in of the dunes, and you can see how ugly it is in the sand and snow mix. But come up in the summer. Right now it's really, you'll see in the video, it's like I said, it's a mixture of snow, and the sand looks darker brown. But in the summer, it's more of a, when it's dry in the summer, it's a prettier
beach sand.
Yeah, yellow, more yellow beach sand look to it. Right now it's just dark and wet, but yeah, really pretty up here, so I definitely would recommend it. This video is not going to do it any justice, so come see it for yourself in the summer when the conditions are better. Oh.
And I'm tumbling down the hill. That's not the plan. Hey, Dad, what's your plan? Because that didn't work. Here she comes, I think. Oh, yeah, she's got speed now. Wow. Jump the sand.
So now we are in Glen Haven, Michigan, and just for reference, when we were leaving Sleeping Bear Dunes, we saw the sign, it is a national park. But now we are at the Glen Haven Maritime Museum. I'm sure they're closed, but the parking lot is open, and we'll get some video on the way out. There was a few little old houses. They don't look like there's anybody in them now. I think it's part of the historical village. But as we're driving out, we'll video some of those. But we're gonna walk up here, see if we can get up by the lake shore.
Some rabbiters scared me.
Oh geez, scared by a rabbit. my brave one over here. Yeah. So we're just gonna walk up here, get some video outside of the museum and maybe of lake shore. I don't know if you could see in the picture I just showed you there, but that was the trolley that the boat actually rode out on. Then they would have a winch that would roll the trolley back up once the boat launched off of it. Once they brought it back in, I guess.
Yeah.
don't know if you could see in the picture I just showed you there, but that was the trolley that the boat actually rode out on. Then they would have a winch that would roll the trolley back up once the boat launched off of it. Once they brought it back in, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, so we followed this short little seasonal road. I think I've got a bad U-joint in the front end, so I'm not wanting to use four-wheel drive. But so we've found a bunch of seasonal roads we want to come back and check out another time. Really in the summer mainly, but even in the winter if my four-wheel drive is doing better. Well, we followed this little seasonal road. It was not even a quarter mile off the main road here, and there's a some stairs going down. So we're gonna check this out real quick. Alright. We made it down to the lake again. More lakeshore. Lake Michigan's beautiful. It might seem redundant coming down to the lakeshore so many times over all of our videos that we've done, I guess, but it's just always beautiful. If you've never been out to Lake Michigan or any of the Great Lakes, look across, man. It's like a freshwater ocean out here. It's just pretty. We enjoy getting out here when we can. I think I'm going to wrap this video up, keep it short. We're just going to enjoy the rest of our time up here together and go find some dinner and have a happy new year from our level Overland. We adventured our level, get out there and adventure at your level. Thanks for watching.